Hi, I'm Andrew Darke from CMK Accounting, and today I want to talk about succession planning. And I suppose the first thing is, what actually is succession planning? Succession planning is really future-proofing or passing your farm forward to possibly the next generation, your children, grandchildren, even people that aren't even within your family but are very important to your business. To be able to, complete a succession plan, it's imperative that you know and understand your numbers. We are aiming to have a profitable business that's ongoingly sustainable. So what do we need to know? We need to fully understand our statement of position, which basically means the equity that you have in your business. Secondly, we need to understand the ins and outs of the cash flow. So basically, are we making money at a given time? Where is your break-even point? And this is not just for today, this is for the ongoing people that are going to farm. Succession is about a win-win. It's not about a win-loss or a loss-win. We are doing this for the farm to be passed on to the next generation, probably, to continue farming in a sustainable manner. A major key for succession planning is the communication. The first thing I'd say is I think it's very important that we have somebody independent help facilitate your succession plan. This takes a little bit of the emotion out of the equation and allows someone to look through your business on an even keel. Where meetings should take place for succession is often debated, but I think it's quite good to meet somewhere neutral if you are catching up with the wider family group. It's very easy to fall back into your traditional family roles when you sit around the kitchen table and have a conversation about succession planning. There's a lot of communication around succession planning, and I think it's very important to remember that we're looking here for a fair, sustainable model rather than an exact equal model. This means that some parties may receive slightly more than other parties, but the aim of it is really to make sure that we're meeting everybody's goals, which may well be keep the family farm within the family. So what are some of the risks aligned with farming succession planning? Well, I'd say the first one is having poor professional support, people that are people-pleasing rather than telling farm owners and wider family group clear messages and identify things that work and do not work. Another major risk is time. Every moment we procrastinate is another moment that we haven't got our succession plan working, and this creates genuine stress for all parties involved. There is another risk associated with the actual physical running of the farm. Obviously, we need farmers to farm farms, and we need to have a very good understanding of the knowledge and skill sets of all parties involved around the succession plan. I don't really think you want accountants milking your cows. The question of what do we have to pass on? Well, that's quite important because obviously there's a big range of difference between farm types. There's a lot of difference in the scale of farming businesses. Also the location. Some of those farms closer to town, may have more subdivision appetite than perhaps those farms further out. And I think it's really important to consider that farming is a profitable business. And to complete succession plan, the plan has to show some form of profitability. And then the final piece of that is all this has to align with banking appetite. And currently the banks appear to be looking positively towards agribusiness. So where to from here? Start your conversation early and let's stop procrastinating and get the succession plan moving forward as quickly as we can. It's very important that you do understand your numbers and know where you'd like to go. Seek independent professional advice, and at CMK we're here to help you with that. We have a reasonable amount of experience in succession planning and look forward to doing business with you one day. Thank you.